Hey there YouTube, it's Marvin here. Welcome back to my channel. It's been 2.5 years now since I bought a floor mat for my truck from Tuxmat. And now I guess it's time for me to share with you how amazing is this product. First, I would like to show you guys how do I clean them without even removing from my truck. And this will be the perfect time to show with you guys because last time we went to Jones Lake, which we had to drive up very dusty, rough logging road. And when we get there, we had to drive over the sandy shore of the lake to get close to the water because you can just like go anywhere and then set up your picnic table. Actually, you can also do camping there overnight for free. So if you live in the lower mainland of British Columbia and if you would like to see the wonderful breathtaking sceneries, I would really recommend visiting Jones Lake. During the summertime is the best. Of course, I would also recommend you to drive a 4x4 vehicle because it's really rough and like lots of rocks. Like I just imagine the condition of a logging road going up and down to the mountain. Anyway, let's go back to the Tuxmat and let me show you guys how easy it is to clean this floor mat. You can see right there. So what I'm gonna use to clean it is just gonna use the broom to clean. You know, like those marks, you know, the dirt marks, I can just use a wet towel and then wipe them off. F150, the floor is like almost flat. I can even just, you know, use the broom to push them outside, but which I don't want to do that because it's, of course, it's going to drop on my driveway. Anyway, so let me clean it up and I'll show you after it's all clean. Okay guys, as you can see, this is my dustpan and look at how easy to clean the mat. I haven't even wiped it with the towel. I just used the hand broom to, you know, push all the sand to the dustpan. Front passenger side. There you go. We are in the driver's side. As you can see here, it's more dirt. Lots of sand in here. Alright, as you can see, it's all clean. So I got my towel already soaked with water. Let's start wiping it with the wet towel. So it's not gonna be really clean, like clean as new, right? So, but I mean, if you want to really clean it, you can probably take it out and, you know, hose it down and then use the brush. All right, so you guys can see this is very easy to clean. All you have to do is to use a broom to sweep all the dust and the dirt and use a wet towel to wipe it, and then it will be as clean as that. All right, so let's move to the back. Alright, so now let's do the passenger side. Alright guys, so I finished wiping all of them with a wet towel. You guys can see that's clean enough for me. You know, like let's go to the back. Okay, here's the back. That it started to get dry. Right there. There you go. And again, that's the towel. You can see the water is so dirty now. I just want to show you the driver's side again because this is supposed to be the most worn out of the mat compared to the passenger side and the back. There's no marks or sign of like wear and tear. There you go. Especially this is the driver's side, right? By the way, since I put it on, I never remove them to check like how, you know, like how dirty or how clean underneath. So now I think it's time to do that so that I can show you guys how it looks like under the mat, like for after a few years. As you can see, there's a little bit of dirt in the carpet. The carpet still looks new, And let's check the passenger side. Okay, let's put that back. It's supposed to be under like that, right? So there is a little bit dirt there as well. And let's check the back first. Actually, I see, as you can see, there's a little bit drip there. I don't know what is that. I have kids, so, but anyway, you can see right there, it's very clean aside from the edges, which I'm gonna use the vacuum to clean that. But again, this is since I bought it. Look at that, looks still clean with a very little dirt on the edges, right? So let's go on the other side, and then underneath, right, so at the edges the same thing there, but under the mat it's very clean, right? So let's move to the passenger side. So it's gonna be the same as the driver side for sure. Oh, actually there's more dirt on the passenger side. Which I was wrong. I don't know how did that happen, but you guys can see right underneath it's very clean. Yes. Alright guys, so that's how easy it is to clean the Tuxmat. Just sweep the loose stuff and wipe it with the damp rag or towel, and you are done. I love that the dirt and the stain don't stick because of the vinyl surface instead of a rubber. For me, for the money, these are the best mats I ever used in my truck. The coverage is much better than OEM, even compared to WeatherTech. As you can see, all the curves and corners are just perfect. Anyway, before I end this video, there's one more thing that I would like to mention. When I ordered my Tuxmat, I also ordered for my brother-in-law for his Tacoma, and for my friend who has a 2019 F150. And last week he mentioned that the rubber on the driver's side started coming off. So I asked him to send me pictures, and I emailed Tuxmat with all information, including the order number. By the way, I ordered through Amazon because at the time it was on sale for $50 off. So again, I sent an email to Tuxmat, and 6 days passed. I still got no response from them. I said to myself I would wait one more day before I send the follow-up email. But then the next day, the delivery guy showed up and left a big box at my front door. And to my surprise, Tuxmat actually sent me a replacement mat with no question asked, and didn't even ask me to send the defective one back. So that said, I was amazed because it shows that the Tuxmats really stand behind their product. Anyway, let me grab the replacement that they sent to me. It's a new improved version, and let's compare what's the difference between the old version and the new version. Alright, so here is the replacement that the Tuxmat sent to me. The box is very big, and it comes with installation hardware as well. It's still sealed. I haven't opened it yet. Alright, so let me show you guys first the mat. It's hard to do it with one hand. Alright, there you are. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the original one just to try it out. And let's compare the new replacement one to the old one. Again, this is for my friend. It's not for my truck. He has a 2019, mine is 2020, so it's just like exactly the same floor layout. All right, so this is the only mounting hardware that I have used right there, and I think that's it. That's how easy it is to take it off, I guess. Oh, I think this one here. There you go. And then I have to twist this to open like that. All right, so just put this one down here. There you go. And since I completely removed the driver's side anyway, so let me show you. Of course, there's some dirt on the edges, especially if you have kids like me. Look at that, right? But like you guys can see right there that is like most of the carpet is like cover and very clean. All right, so the old one is on the right side, the new one is on the left side. The first thing I noticed right away, the difference is the texture of the new one. Right there. and got the rubber here. This is the original one, and this is the new one. I would say that this one actually is better because it's like wider and it looks nicer. The only thing is like they didn't put the logo anymore, but they have it there anyway. And even the old one seems like the old one looks better. This one is simple. Okay, so let's go ahead and try the new one. Again, this replacement is for my friend's truck, not mine, so I'm not going to remove the mount of my Tuxmat. I'm just gonna put it on top of it and see if how it fits. So here it is. The mounting hole actually fits perfectly. You just have to push it down. I guess you can see that. Oops. Again, it's hard to do it with one hand, but all you have to do is to push it down. There you go. I prefer the new texture actually than the older version. This is nicer, even the rubber here, and plus like it uses the mount of the OEM mat. And there you go. So the difference that I notice is there is a little bit gap here, like about almost an inch. So when it comes to the coverage, I think the older version is better. All right, and even here is like a bit shorter. It doesn't have that extension here anymore, unlike the old one. You guys can see right there. Otherwise, the coverage of the Tuxmat, the precise fitment, the curves and everything, it's way better compared to the other floor mats. Plus, again, I don't like the rubber material because the dirt is sticking on the rubber. Yeah, and like the Tuxmat, they use different material and the dirt doesn't stick on the surface of the mat. That's why it's very easy to clean by just using the wet towel. Okay, so if you guys ask me which one should I choose if the older version is still available compared to the new version. So when it comes to the look, I would choose the new version. But when it comes to the coverage of the mat, I would definitely choose still the older version. The only thing that I don't like with the older version is this cover here for the mount. This one keeps coming off if my foot hit it, but it's not a big deal. But again, if the older version is still available, I would definitely go with the older version than the new version. All right, so this is the original version of the mat. As you guys can see, this is what I'm talking about. It has this extension here which cover the whole carpet on the side connected to the back mat. All right, so here is the big difference. The newer version, it has like a big gap right there between this panel here and the mat. Is almost like an inch, and here is also have extension just like on the side. And there you guys can see that the mat is touching the plastic panel, so like there is no chances that the dirt can go right there. Again, the older version, the fitment, the coverage is almost like 100% perfect, as you guys can see right there. Okay guys, so that's my review of the Tuxmat after having it in my truck for over 2.5 years now. And if you guys found this video helpful, please don't forget to click the like button and probably consider subscribing. That will really help my channel to grow. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.